I gotta do this one. Why does it hate me? Why? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so? Okay. Oh, and I forgot to set the brightness. Should only need 1, 2. Oh, and I don't have the stupid thing on ring light. There we go. Better. Much better. Again. There it goes. Cool. Awesome. Cool, and we are ready to go. Oh, that was fun. Forget how much I don't like doing long format content because I'm not even done with the next video. Almost done. I mean, it's halfway there. I just got to get a lot of stuff done for it. Going back to an older, well, not too old of kit, one I just finished up previously. So that way we can have more content rolling through while we work on this big bad boy. And looking up. Oh, I didn't pop out chat. Shit. All right, now I can do that. Okay. And it's looking good so far. What are we on to? I think we're on to a new whole thing now. We are on to something completely unique now. What are we going on to? R. Oh boy. R, and then I need W. Okay. Getting into something a little bit deeper than last time. Awesome. R. And R, because we got to do this twice. So let's see. We're going to move the head out of the way for the time being. We're going to put you over here. Stare deeply into my soul while we build this. And I need 28, 17, and 24. 28. Eight, 24. Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought. 17. And then we need W and oh my god, and we need Y parts and W parts. Oh boy. Okay, so that one. And of course, we're doing it twice. Why would we not? All right. And then I need Y10 and polycap 18. I go for smaller frame. That gives eyes almost finished. Polycap, what the hell now? 18. 16, 17, 17. Sure it's not 17? No, it's 18. Okay. 18. Polycap 18. Where were you again? You were right there. Gonna try to get a bunch of stuff done today. I don't know how far we're gonna get. I'm only on here for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. See how long we can get. Nope, that's B. So what was Y? G1, G2. Oh, no, I remember what Y was. Y was silver. Duh. They're actually on my desk. Yay, silver parts. Because they have some very tiny parts I don't want going missing. Yep. Y10. We got all new markers for today. All new markers in general, so that way I can get things done. The silver marker had died, and the black markers were pretty much on death's bed. So, new marker day is my favorite, because then everything works amazing, and the fine points are not medium, they're fine. Because fines usually degrade into a medium pretty damn quick. And how far away from the desk? I'm pretty far. There we are. And we are not zoomed all the way out. Tim, fine. That's how you want to be today? Fine. Be a mean. Be mean. Okay, so you. How much I hate that one. All right. Right. That goes there. And then I need R17 and R and Y. I'm trying to understand why is that going all like that? That's so weird. That's just weird. That is just weird. This is doing weird shit. I fully expect it every time, I swear. used to having nice new things. I'm always used to my markers being in such poor shape that it's like, will you please work? But when I have new ones, it's like, oh, yes. All right. All right. Not too bad. I just got to do that with the other one. And making sure I don't miss anything. All right. All right. So far, this thing's been such a weird kit so far. Nothing overly difficult, but just weird. Cannot wait to see what it has left in store for me towards the latter half. But I have secured the extra weapons for this guy, so as soon as those arrive, that'll be fun. It's really more about having those arms be symmetrical. I really hate the fact that it's asymmetrical. It's like, come on, just give him his other gun. Really, I think they're meant to change a gunnery into an ogre, but yeah, you can make the ogre look way better with that extra weapons kit. That'll be here probably in about a week. Oh, I missed one. Tomorrow we may stream. It all depends on what happens and how I'm feeling. I am going to be on call this weekend, so I'm going to be a grumpy piece of crap. So, just bear with me. All right, those weren't too bad, and the new marker is working out great. Love it. And mic's not muted, right? Okay, cool. W. Awesome. Slowly learning all the frames on this kit. That's the whole point of keeping some locked up, because then we know where they are later when I go to look for them. And I am looking for probably 16 and 16. Yes, I am. Awesome. Ugh. Although I'm just glad it's going quickly. I mean, so far we've gotten I've gotten a lot of stuff done on it that I didn't think was going to get done. If I'm not talking too much, my voice is starting to go out, so I need to try not to be so loud. That's just me. Big, loud, and annoying. All right, let's see. Can you not be so detailed on these little disc breaky things at all? All right. And blue flames all got shipped out from Mophie last night, which is awesome. Hopefully that'll be here pretty quick. I am actually excited about that one. I want to see how well the detail is on that. Bad, not bad, not bad. Those are too bad. Next page. Oh, now we're back to I. Okay. Yeah, we're going to finish out I pretty damn quick. Wherever I was. Don't know. Cool. We only have a few parts left on I. Oh boy. So I-14. Oh, then back to R again. Yay, of course, of course. Why would we not be back to R again? Why would we continue down the rabbit hole? And why you have so much detail on your surface? Ugh. All right, so how do these go on? That's our back side. Okay. Then I need the chest. Which way is this going? I cannot tell because I can't see. Which way is that going? Oh, how's that going on there? So it goes that way. Yeah. I should put the R20s in first. Dealt with those. I'm gonna move those over there. I keep messing with them. That's right. S. R. Yes. Okay. Storm, what up? Not too bad. We've got the neck so far, and we're starting to do, I think this is going to be the shoulder joints. Or what is the shoulder joints? I'm supposed to be doing R20. Something else that needs to be highly detailed. Yay. So this is 172 scale. This is one of the largest zoids you can, zoids that you can build. The next largest ones being Death Soarer, the ZA Death Stinger, and then the Ultrasaurus. Now, the Death Soarer and the Ultrasaurus are only in Takaratomi size, and they are in no way scaled correctly. The Ultrasaurus is so large that it's not even funny. We still don't understand if they'll ever do an Ultrasaurus in HMM at all, because just due to the sheer size. Zoids are not nearly as large as Gundams, technically. Hence why they're fairly large in the 172 scale. And it's also Kotobukiya, so their scaling's wacky as it is. What Kotobukiya calls 1/100 scale is technically 144. So I really don't know how to put it. But in sheer size, this thing's about the size of a perfect grade. No. And their instructions are so hard sometimes. I often scratch my head going like, why did you do this? So case in point. So doing these little accent parts that have gone on the side of the unit, it wants you to put these accent parts on first, then put the thing together, hoping that you did it okay and that they're not going to fall off. I did it reverse. I put everything together and then I started putting on the accent parts. Just made more sense that way. You just clip out the two ones that correspond and then put it together. I mean, it made way more sense doing it that way. Then put it together. And now you need to put all these parts together. And hopefully you don't lose any while putting it together. Oh, it's a big kit. It's a... I don't know where it's actually going to sit. I think I have a spot for it. I don't know yet. There is one open space on my shelf, but I don't know if he would fit because it might be too heavy for that area. Right now, the hardest thing is keeping the parts organized. There are so many parts. The main box is still full of parts. The sub boxes are still full of parts, and I have parts all over the desk. I don't know. That is a good one. Zoids kind of go super robo a little bit-ish. They have much higher... It matters. Universal Sentry, if we're talking like... Yeah, like anything Universal Sentry that isn't too far beyond, like... We could go as far as... Zeta... They'd probably fare pretty well. The only thing they don't have is space warfare. But they do have fairly high-powered weapons. But if we go anywhere beyond the Cosmic era into like Seed, Wing... Well, Wing they'd probably fare a little bit. But anything beyond that, they'd probably get their butts kicked pretty quick. Anything that can go from atmosphere to... go from atmosphere to space, or from space to planet side, something like in 00 or Seed, might not be even a chance. No, gun tank would be a little bit too weak. So Zoids have lots of weapons, and depending on which one we're talking about, if it's any of the hero units or any of the really big nuclear destroying ones, they're pretty unstoppable if they can get going. It's just they do have a weakness of they do tire out like a human being because they're supposed to be techno-organic animals. So over time they do take damage. But something like a Death Soarer, a Death Stinger, Zerk Fury, Liger Zero, goddamn, Geno Breaker, any of the really powerful Zoids, and yeah, they would fare up really well, but they just wouldn't be able to fight like Planet Side, like Super Robo, Ultimate ones that have basically death beams. I mean, hell, really, all the Ultrasaurus would have to do is just launch a gravity shell and it could destroy pretty much any Gundam. Can't run from a black hole. The Death Stinger only beat that due to... We need to make the Death Stinger much more... Oh, how was that? How would I put it? The Death Stinger just got resurrected over and over again. It was kind of bullshit. It really was kind of a Mary Sue moment with the Deathor just re-resurrecting the Death Stinger every 5 seconds at the very end of Chaotic Sentry. Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the worst thing is that the Death Stinger and the Furies would be really overpowered because they have really high powered weapons, or the Ultrasaurus with its gravity crushing weapon would just be insane. So there are some that are like beyond hilarity when it comes to their damage. But Zoids also has that power of friendships aspect, which is also what pushes them beyond and further and beyond. So there is that aspect as well. So Blade Liger getting back up after defeat. Liger Zero continuing to fight even though he's been beat up a lot. Fury going insane after Vega gets knocked out. Kind of that thing where it's like they still have that extra little oomph. Yep. Alright, so where are we at so far? Okay, those are installed. Those are installed. Then we go straight on to G. Okay, so we're kind of beefing up the chest now. Interesting. Oh no, more of that weird ass shit. Oh no. I don't like this weird stuff that it keeps doing. But what does that become? Does that become the center joint? No, that becomes the thing I'm going to have to make sure. So one of the things I'm looking at as I go through this, a lot of times in the promotional pictures and in the any pictures really of gojulas, they don't have these back spikes on him. And that's kind of why people only consider him a Tyrannozoid, is that it's supposed to be Godzilla. Like, I know Phobos has explained this before, where he was talking about it, that he couldn't remember why Gojulas was technically a Godzilla, but it has these spikes that are very Godzilla-y. It's not a Tyrannozoid. It can be Tyrannozoid, but it's very Godzilla to have these really gigantic spikes that sit out the back. And there's like 4 or 5 that go down the backside of it. But in every picture that I've had to go through, trying to see if anyone just even shows it, I've seen one where it does have that. There is a stripped down variant for the Gunner, which has all of them. But for Ogre, they have them all taken off. And that's just because the instruction manual tells you to take them off. But I know this one can stay on. I think the one on the backside coming up can stay on. And then there are like 2 more that have to come off because of the backpack. I'm going to figure out a way to get them on there. If I have to glue them on there, I fucking will. Because I want him to look badass and not look like a derpy dinosaur. G is over here, and I G1 or G2? G1 and G2. Okay. The parts were so big you couldn't put them on one frame. I see. G2 9 and G1 3. Ooh, shit. I need other parts. Ah. I'm gonna need 9, 10, and 11 on it. Ah, nice. Am I going black or am I going... No, we're going silver on the brown parts. Okay. Yay. going to be on till 11:30 tonight. I don't really have a whole lot of time. I've got to get the new video coming out soon. I have to say soon because I've got the editing down. I just got to do the voiceover, and then I just got to do the title and end card. I have the end card template done. I just need to go in and do it. I'm going to be going through some of the kits I've done over the last few weeks and months. Since a lot of them didn't have decals on when they were initially done on an overview, so it'll be fun to go back through and be like, I basically went through and did the whole thing, talk about it, and have a nice time. 3 minutes, nothing fancy. Just doing a longer overview plus afterthoughts after doing the decals. Because you always get a different perspective after you're done with everything, not just the initial finishing up the build at the entire moment. Because the Stinger video did pretty good. I'm gonna keep on trying it. See how it goes. You never know. I'm not great with camera work just yet. I need better mounts and everything. I have a little strap mount that just isn't the best in steady work. But with the Zoids, when you're trying to handle them, you need 2 hands to keep on the reins, because Jesus Christ, they're fucking annoying sometimes. Okay, move here. No, no, don't fall apart. No, no, no. Stop doing that. Ooh, strongest Gundam. See, that one's a funny one because there are a couple right answers and there are a couple wrong answers. The wrong answer is Barbatos. He's not the strongest Gundam. He is a alright Gundam, but he's not the strongest Gundam. The hardest part about talking about that is because we have to take all the series into effect, and there is so much. You could argue turn A due to the Moonlight Butterfly, but it only works in turn A because technically there are other counters to the Moonlight Butterfly's effect. It doesn't always work. An EMP field or a dispersion field would just instantly wipe it out. Then you have crazy beyond all stupid shit like the Estrella or the Quanta, which literally warp space and time. Same with also Unicorn. That can manipulate things beyond our understanding. So hard to quantify that. Unicorn is strong, don't get me wrong, but the problem is Quanta stops time. Which is insane, because that's how Setsuna goes insane, is from Quanta. And then you have things that just get wackier and wackier after that. There's also the Amaterasu gold frame, which literally can create black holes and create miniature suns to destroy the Omega astray. My only problem with Unicorn is that, yes, how can I put it? Yes, the Gundam is strong, but the pilot is the problem. Same thing with Banshee. They could be the strongest Gundam out there. But the problem is the pilots are not skilled enough to be where they're at. And so they get lucky. Where, like, Sinanju is only capped because of the fact that it doesn't have the full psycho frame like the Unicorn does. Where the Sinanju could have gotten more toe-to-toe if Full Frontal hadn't gotten so cocky and built the freaking the Neo Zeong. If he had focused on more production and more work on the Sinanju, he probably would have been way better. It's super robot, but feels like a cop-out. Yeah. Plus, God Gundam really doesn't have much for, like, supernatural powers that most other Gundams would be able to outpace pretty quickly. When I think of overpowered, I think of something that can, that is a one-man army. Something that, when it shows up, it destroys everything in its path. And that's kind of where I feel the Sinanju got completely wiped of its ability to be even a threat. Because they knew they had made it up to be a way too powerful unit, and they completely destroyed it and gave it a handicap of being blown up by the Unicorn. Because in its introduction, it took out an entire battalion of suits. Took out an entire fleet of freaking carriers all on its own and had no problem even fighting through in an NTD field in hand-to-hand combat. You can't go that hard on an intro and introduce one of the most badass looking mobile suits ever to be created. And then kneecap the shit out of him when he fights Unicorn like 2 episodes later. At least the Psycho Gundam beat the crap out of Full Armor. I mean, at least Psycho Zaku beat the crap out of Full Armor. And at least took some names. But they completely kneecapped the crap out of the Sinanju. Like, Full Armor Unicorn, yeah, he kind of has the same energy as the Sinanju, but remember, that was Sinanju's standard loadout. And Unicorn Full Armor is the, I'm going to go extra loadout. And really, the Banshee technically could be considered more overpowered. Because the Norn was insane. Like, the Banshee Norn actually has a better power level than Unicorn does. I mean, hell, even the Banshee V&B had a better loadout than Unicorn did. with having the energy claw, the VMB blaster, and overall being a bit more powerful than unicorn. Which kind of also explains why frickin' Perfectibility Plan B and why Phoenix exists. Because they're just improvements on it. I know what they were trying to do with Unicorn. It's the same thing they've done every time. They try to create a new RX-78-2 and try to make that kind of like, this is our hero unit. The problem is that they don't know the balance between that sometimes. When you give too much plot armor, it doesn't feel genuine when the hero wins. Kind of feels like you lost something. I'm actually surprised Unicorn doesn't have a bigger fan base. I guess just because IBO came out so quick after Unicorn that Unicorn kind of got buried. And just because of the fact that the older generation watches Gundam more, not really the younger generation, so we were all drawn towards IBO because Castlevania had come out as well, so we were all more for that kind of more adult-rated Gundam. Where Unicorn was more of a classic Gundam story. Yeah, I didn't like, what is it called? The pilot of Banshee, I can never remember his name is. Riddy. And freaking Benager just pisses me off. He's so annoying. Although, apparently Minerva's always been kind of a nasty little creature. Watching through Zeta, she was a spoiled rotten brat. And still kind of acts like a spoiled rotten brat in Unicorn. Storm, you need to read through... I know I'm going to say this. You need to read through Astray versus Seed. It's... God. So they just recently had the 30th... the anniversary of the Astray versus Seed lines manga. And it finally got translated completely. And I can't tell you how much more I enjoyed reading that. Because the characters are actually human-ish. Even the antagonists are a much better way of doing an antagonist because, yes, they're nefarious, but they're not complete pieces of shit. The first volume got completely done. But, so, the way I like Astray vs. Seed more is that the characters are more self-contained. They're not hyperboles, but they're just well-rounded, and You don't have to overly explain why they know things. It's because of the fact they explain to you, yes, Lo is a mechanic. He lives in a Gundam universe. So of course he's going to know how to fix all this shit because that's what he does professionally. So of course he's going to know how to make a Gundam overpowered. And constantly does it for everyone, including the bad guys. Because he's oblivious to the fact that they're mean. But not totally mean. Doesn't help the books are really rare. Like, I got my hands on book 1, with not volume 1, but book 1. I've tried to get book 2. It's so hard to get. I got gypped. Someone completely scammed me on it. Book 3 is available, but it's so expensive. It's like $40 freaking. Books are actually really well sought after, and it's like, God, I hate you guys sometimes. So I was really happy when they finally translated the entire volume. And I had it posted somewhere in the Gunpla section a couple months back on the Discord. IBO kind of, oh, let's see, Viper. That's why I like IBO. Unicorn always had sentiment in my heart, right? It's my first Gundam. So, see, that's why a lot of us who liked Wing grew up with Wing, and we liked Wing because it was our first introduction into it. I don't mind IBO, I just don't like the designs. I don't like the mobile suit designs. IBO as a show is fine, but the designs were okay. And character-wise, I really didn't like any of them. But I could get where they were trying to go with IBO. Edgy Gundam is edgy and good. But not the most overpowered Gundam series, it is not. I still have a soft spot for Wing. I'm trying to go back through all the Gundam animes right now. I have gotten through War in the Pocket, MSO8, and I just finished Zeta. I need to rewatch the ending of Zeta again. I was kind of halfway through it. We were trying to play Remnant at the same time. And getting our asses handed to us, so... Alright, that looks good. Trying to see if everything was as bad as it was. That was my goal for the year. Yes. Right now I'm heading into Double Zeta, which is everyone says is Double Zeta and Gundam X are like some of the hardest to watch. So we'll see how they go. Nice. But I gotta say, Sunglass Char was like so good writing. I don't know why they ruined him later on. Char's Lieutenant Bajir was actually really, really well done. put you back. Yeah, canonically it's supposed to be Char because there's a whole episode dedicated to Amuro meeting up with Quattro. And then he also announces to the Council of Nations that he's Char Aznavour. But wants to remain as oh, I know. I just thought it was still a great take. And that makes it so much. I need to know why after Zeta he goes back to. I kind of see what they're trying to set up. I think he's supposed to be protecting Minerva. Is what's supposed to be the whole point of why he goes back to Xeon, but I think it's also trying to finish what he started. Kind of the same point. Everyone kept telling me it was a cyber new type and it was like a clone of Char. I'm like, nah, I don't know. That really looks like Char. I know Full Frontal is supposed to be a clone of Char. Alright, so I can put that on there, right? Yes, I can totally put that on there. Oh yeah, no. There was no like cyber new type crap. No, nothing. It was just, it's Char. He's just cooler Char. Way more well-written Char. Why did they fuck this up, Char? Why did you turn him into an uber villain when he could have been more... Ooh, what would I would have done? I would have done kind of the thing that some other series do where it's like, don't make him the absolute evil. Make him gray. Don't keep him this way. It's way cooler. No. Keep the vest the same way. Love the freaking goddamn, the 80s, like, flare jacket. I loved it. With the sunglasses and everything. Every time he walks in the room, I'm just hearing freaking The Weeknd's Blinding Lights walk in. It's like, it was perfect. I loved it. And it's now making me want to have to, I already have the high grade freaking, goddamn, what is it called? God, what is that mobile suit called? My brain is fried. My brain is completely fried. Ah, Hakashiki. Now I want the band version that has the freaking hyper launcher on it, just for shits and giggles. Just walks in the club, leaves, and goes back. Exactly. God, it was so good. I loved the design, and I loved the character, too. At no point does he act like a complete dick. He looks like a complete dick, but in no way does he act like one. Even when Amuro shows up. Like, he could have gone a little full-on, like, I hate you, Amuro. He's like, what's up, bud? How you doing? Long time no see. Yes, I'm working with them right now. Would you like a ride? Missed you. Still hate you. But I missed you. Like, honestly, I think Zeta could have dealt without having Amuro come in. I know why they did it, because haha, it's not Gundam without Amuro. It's not UC Timeline without Amuro. Between him and freaking Camille, I didn't know who I wanted to bright slap more. There's a lot of people in that series I want to bright slap. B. Ooh, we're going all the way back to B. Okay, so A. E is E. But overall, had a decent time. War in the Pocket was interesting. Wish it was a bit longer. I think the characters needed a bit better development. MSO8 was actually lived up to the hype everyone made it seem out to be. I mean, 8th MS really, really did live up to the hype everyone freaking hypes it up to be. And once again, I kind of wanted more. I kind of wanted more from 8th MS. Yeah, from 8th MS team. Kind of was getting into competent pilots. People who understand actual tactics. Not just run in willy-nilly and hope we all don't die. But I've appreciated the Zeta design. Like apes, it felt like grunts and nothing more special Uber takes, right? Although the EZs were a little bit overpowered. The EZs were not that under, well, were a bit much more than the freaking Zaku's they were fighting, but it was still a level playthrough. It wasn't too much, like the RX-78-2 just being able to go crazy all the damn time. I really need to read through Thunderbolt now because I watched Thunderbolt and now I hate the fact that I want to watch. I need to experience more of Thunderbolt. Because they had to tease us with just doing 2 movies instead of doing the whole series. Right. See, and that's why I know you would definitely love the Astray versus Seed universe, because there's a lot of that where it's got that lighthearted nature, but the battles are not straightforward. There's a lot of shit that happens that it's like, okay, Low actually loses a lot. He's not perfect. And yes, I will try to convert everyone to a Stray versus Seed lovers, because I really think Bandai fucked up from not doing that and continuing to do crappy Seed stuff that just no one wants. All right. Whiny fuck adults. I won't pilot that suit shit. Right? Ugh. I don't know why Bandai thinks adults don't watch their stuff. I don't know why they act like there's none of us. Oh, we only got about 20 minutes left. Okay, so I got chest pretty much done now. Yeah, you did one Undergate, Kotobukiya. Shall I give you a soft clap for doing one? The fuck are we doing this time? Why does this have 4 polycaps on it? Ugh, right? That's where Wing is like super strong, and so is freaking Double O. Double O and Wing are like super strong because there's none of that in those series. It's mobile suits, mobile suits, mobile suits, more mobile suits. Exactly what we want. Yes, there's the whole Alleluia subplot. Fucking hell, I hate it. But still, it sets him up blowing shit up. And saying, I am Gundam too damn much. Oh my god, what the fuck am I building? Oh yeah, we're doing the whole neck thingy. Have I even... What is K? Have I even gotten anything off K? Oh yes, I have. That's the teeth frame. Or the roof of the mouth. Let's see. Nope, so it's the roof of the mouth. That's K2. Oh, no, yeah, I'm probably doing K2 because K1's been finished. Yeah, it's all K2 shit. K was one of the first ones we finished up, yeah. Okay, I'm right. Keep the self-destruct away from him. Hey, he knows how to fucking not give his enemies a chance to do shit. Hey guys, what's that? I'm gonna blow everybody up if you don't get out of my way. He won't do it. The fuck I won't. Are we doing 2 of these later on? Or do these mesh? No, I do 2 of these. So I might as well do both of them at the same time. That would be a way smarter idea. I mean, but see, that's memorable because, see, you remember it, therefore it's stuck in your brain there, free real estate. It may be stupid, but it's not the worst thing. It's still something that it's like, yeah, that was dumb, but kind of makes sense. Leave no quarter. Exactly. That's exactly right. And that's the thing where a good series will keep you talking about it. We talk about frickin' Sunglass Jar because it was good. We talk about how OP the first opening scene to Sinanju was because it's memorable and you feel the power and the weight of that. We remember stuff like the camphor coming out because of the weight on that. We remember the parts about freaking Psycho Gundam just coming out of nowhere and no, Psycho Zaku coming out of nowhere and attacking because that's something memorable. And that's what you should be doing, is remembering the good parts because they should make you want to remember it. We remember the first part of, let's see, we always remember the Trans Am moments in Double O because it's a big part of it. It's the big, okay, they're going Super Saiyan, till that becomes everybody's move later on. And you're like, oh shit, this is getting real now. No longer is that their ace. It's now their crutch that they've been using but don't know how to counter now. Now it's a level playing the level playing ground. Because the Jinxes can go Trans Am. And the Throns can go Trans Am. Ah, Camper Scene was good. I agree. Too bad the Alex was a little bit much for it. Problem with the glass cannon? Yeah. Boy, don't I know that. That's kind of how I feel with if you haven't played SD Battle Alliance, the whole fun part about that was the getting to play with all the mobile suits that you want to use. And trust me, I got punished by that pretty hard. Trying to play the mobile suits I wanted to play with. But once I did get them, oh my god, the power fantasy comes out real. I forgot to do those ones, damn it. It's actually worth it. It's free on Game Pass right now, technically. I actually bought all the DLCs and I spent a little bit of in-game money so that way I could actually get the mobile suits I wanted. For some reason, Bandai said, haha, let's put all the Estrays in and let's make them the hardest boss fights in the entire game. Because Jesus Christ, was that bullshit. Holy crap. G-Self is in there. Talgi's, I think, maybe in there. And God is definitely in there. God's in there pretty early on. Since it's one of the main storylines that plays out. Be wary, do not go fight the Estray Red Frame Kai, thinking that it'll be so fucking easy like I did the first time round when you're going to go fight Mushan Gundam. Holy shit, did that make me kind of go, why? And then rethink my entire existence. When it told me, haha, you need to do that 8 more times. Red Frame Kai and Turn X are like the 2 hardest fights early on. And they are just, you either go fight Turn X or you go fight Red Frame Estray, unless you're really overleveled, because God, they will tear you from limb. And then you still gotta go fight Mushan. Ah. HD Perfect Pack. Nice. Dude, that's actually really cheap for a G-Self. I'm waiting for the freaking super awesome mega pack for this guy that I just ordered because it adds 2 more guns and adds the symmetrical arm for it. So I actually get to make the ogre complete. Well, Gojulas the ogre complete, which will be really nice. I just need USGA to sit there and fucking ship it, and they better not take a week to ship like they did last time, or I will be throwing hands at them again. God, last time I bought something from them when it was in stock, they took a week to get it in the mailbox. So we're going to leave those there for tonight. I don't have a whole lot of time left. I got to get shit done. It's at the house. Not too bad. We finished up getting the neck done. I mean, it's a short stream. I don't really have 5 hours to do any streaming this week, technically, because then I'm on call. But the full chest bus is done and working on the back part that I'm working on so far. Wish I had more time for today. Can only find scalper prices. Oh, right. One sat up there for... Oh, god damn. I hear that. That's the whole reason why I know I get told I'm very mean for telling people to buy the third-party kits because that doesn't support Bandai. Trust me, what has Bandai done for me? They have not done anything but steal my wallet. So, you know, when they don't have the stuff I want in stock and they don't make the suits I want, I vote with my wallet by buying a third-party kit because I told them that you didn't do it right, so fuck it. Exactly. And that's the whole point. You shouldn't have to sit there and be like that. G-Shelf should be pretty well in stock. It's a high grade. I mean, come on. I really hate that they make things exclusive. I hate that I'm going to spend a shit ton of money to get that new Astray coming out. Because it's a Korean-based limited, and there's only going to be a couple freaking hundred that are probably going to be available. And I have like 3 people trying to get me one right now. And it's going to be a fuck ton of money out my pocket. But I want it. And I'm going to fucking probably get it. And then I would want to stomp on the box just to piss somebody off at the same time. Because it's such a dumb idea. It's a kit that would sell. I hate P Bandai. I hate exclusivities. I get why you're doing it. But when you push people out of the market that should be in that market, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I hate these China-only colors that are coming out that are actually really well done. But the only way we're getting them in the US for reasonable prices is because Deban said, what the fuck is wrong with you? These idiots will buy it. And you know what we're doing? We're buying them like crazy. It's dumb. The cyberized Exia and the cyberized... God, what is that one called? Oh, there's another one that has a cyberized coloration. Look, fucking amazing. But they are China only. The PG Exia is going for $1,000. And there's nothing special to it but being in a neon color. The Deban Exia got perfect grade, got a reprint. 40 copies got made and sold. It sold out in minutes. Bandai doesn't know what they're doing. Stop being greedy. But as always, I'm out of time for today. Thank you all for watching. I know I got a little bit ranty. I got a bit ranty there, but it's like, that's the problem. I hate shit when it's dumb. But thank you all for watching. I will see you all probably tomorrow night, and we'll see about Saturday. I don't know. I'm going to be on 48 hours of hell. I can be called out at any point in that time. I really wish I was kidding. I've been called out at 2 in the morning and then called back out at 4. It's not the best thing in the world, so we'll see how it goes and play by ear and depending on my mood. But I will see you all more than likely Monday. Thank you all for watching, and I'm going to try to get a video out on the YouTube. Thank you, and bye-bye.